Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing perfectly well. You are staying home, staying safe, and at the same time studying well. Alright, in the previous few videos that I've uploaded, I have explained about the corporate level strategies, and in this video I'll be explaining about the business level strategies. If you remember about the levels of strategies, we had three levels. The first one, that is the corporate level. Second, the business level, which is also known as the strategic business units, and the third one, that is functional level, which deals with different departments dealing with different workings in an organization. So without wasting time, let's start with the business level strategies today. As you can see, I've written the courses of action adopted by an organization for each of its businesses separately. If you remember, I had told you strategic business units will be the units in which the corporate level is diversifying its activities. For example, as I had given you the example of our institution itself, like modern group of institution will be running at the corporate level, and when we are talking about the SBUs, we will be having the different colleges and the different schools that we are running, right? Again, this SBU can be related or unrelated. Related, you can take the example of our college itself, our institute itself, wherein although we are diversifying our business in colleges and schools, yet our basic aim of providing education remains the same for all, right? Well, when we are talking about the unrelated one, I had given the examples of the MNCs like Reliance, then we had ITC, then we had Aditya Birla Group. There are n number of examples that you can take, okay? So what do you understand by business level strategies? Since you have diversified your business, you need to understand that each and every unit has to be managed carefully and smartly, and strategies also have to be formulated accordingly. Alright, so this is what constitutes your business level strategies. As you can see, it is used to gain competencies, sustain and enhance its strategic and competitive advantage, right? This is the reason why we are formulating the business level strategies, right? Proceeding further, we are going to understand what are the different factors that are determining the choice of competitive strategy, right? If we talk about the factors, there are two prominent factors, that is industry structure and the positioning of the firm, right? When we are talking about the industry structure, we need to recall the Porter's 5 model of competency, right? You have to recall that all these 5 factors, all these 5 elements were there in that model. That is, the first one is new market entrants. Whatever new enterprises, whatever new businesses, whatever new organizations are emerging in the market, you need to have an analysis about them. All right, you should not overlook them, because might be possible an industry that is growing at a small scale might become too large and a big competitor for you, right? Second, we have the substitutes available. Whatever products we are dealing in, we need to understand and we need to analyze the substitutes that are available for it, right? Only then we can focus that what kind of advancements we need to make in our product, right? Third, we have is suppliers bargaining power, right? We need suppliers, but obvious, whether in the form of raw materials or in the form of finished products. So these suppliers, at what price they are going to provide us with the raw materials, that it is their tendency, it is their power, that at what level they are going to bargain with us. Fourth is the buyer's bargaining power. Obviously, when we are manufacturing the products, we are going to sell it to the end customers or the retailers or the wholesalers who are ultimately going to sell it to the consumers or the customers, right? So you need to understand that these buyers are also going to bargain, or they are going to negotiate regarding the prices that you are going to offer to them, okay? So this also needs to be taken care of very carefully. And the last one is rivalry among existing competitors. Whatever existing competitors you have in the market, you need to understand and analyze their strength and weaknesses as well, to excel in the market and to make your product successful, right? So I hope industry structure is clear to you. Proceeding further to the second factor, that is positioning of a firm in industry. What does positioning mean? It simply means, you know, creating an image in the mind of the consumers in a better way or in relation to your competitors. Okay, two aspects are there under this, that is competitive advantage and competitive scope. When we are talking about competitive advantage, you need to understand that we are talking about the advantage or our, you know, efficiency that is, you know, involved to create the product in a better way and to make it different from what others are making. Whatever competitive advantage we have within our organization, we need to work on it and we need to excel. As far as competitive scope is concerned, whatever range of products you are dealing in, whatever geographical areas you are covering, whatever location you are covering, everything is going to come under the competitive scope, right? Next that we have is the very important topic, which is important not only for short questions but also for long question answers, right? And that is generic business strategies. These are basically the types of business strategies that are being adopted by the organizations. All right, the first one is cost leadership, second differentiation, third focused, and fourth is integrated cost leadership and differentiation. Let's start with the first one, that is cost leadership. As you can see, I have written lower cost and broad target. What does that mean? The organization is making an effort, it is providing a margin of flexibility in the products to reduce the price of the commodity and cover a broader area of the market. Target means what? Your consumers, and ultimately consumers will be found in the market itself, right? So what we are doing here, we are just simply lowering the price of the product and we are, you know, expanding our scope of the market. We are expanding the coverage of the market. See, this is the general mindset in the view of the consumers, that if a product is available at a lower price and it is offering the same level of utility, they'll be going for a price that has a lower price in comparison to the one that is having a higher price, right? So this is a general mindset that you need to understand. Second we have is differentiation. For this, as you can see, I have written differentiated product and broad target, right? Now here what you are doing, you are not lowering your cost, but you are enhancing your product, or you can say you are differentiating your product. See, a differentiated product always stands different and highlighted and unique in the market, right? So you need to understand that when you are, you know, providing something extra, something of a greater value to the customer, you can easily cover a greater market segment. All right. Now here, even if the customers are bound to pay a higher price, they will be paying because they are getting a greater utility for it, right? Third we have is focused. This can be done in two ways. First, focused cost leadership, and second is focused differentiation. We are going to rely on either of the two options, right? And we are going to segment our market accordingly based on the demography, based on the geographical locations, lifestyle, culture, subculture, whatsoever, right? Fourth we have is integrated cost leadership and differentiation. See, this becomes a task for the organizations when you have to integrate both the efforts. Cost leadership mein what did we have? We had to lower the cost, and differentiation mein we had to provide some different value, some different characteristic or unique feature in the product. Now in integrated, we are going to provide both the features. How will this be done? Once we are upgrading our technologies, it can easily be done, right? If your technologies are updated, we can provide a product at a lower cost, and at the same time we can provide it with a differentiation that is a unique characteristic, right? So this completes your business strategies. Any doubt, any queries, you're free to ask, whether in the group or in person, whenever you want, right? And please do refer to the notes that is being provided to you. All right, till then, take care, bye, and please stay home, stay safe, and be very regular with your studies, right? And prepare for your exams well. All the best. Take care.